Today we'll be taking a look at the LED porch and utility light with on-off switch for RVs. This is going to be a handy, easy to mount little light for any application where you need a switch operated light. Turn on the switch, see our light comes on. Just has two wires to connect, a white wire for ground, black wire for power. I have those hooked up to a power source so I can actually show you that light turning on and off. The lens is pretty easy to remove, so we can actually mount that up. It's just some little tabs, one at the bottom, two at the top that will fit inside that housing. So you kind of squeeze on the lens and then pull out on the housing and it should open up with no problem. But that gives you access to actually mount this up. We'll have our 4 mounting holes. It does come with 4 screws to get that connected. And then same thing for putting that lens back on. Just line up the little slots with little tabs and pop it back into place. It has 18 LEDs, so it should be a nice bright light for you. It's compatible with 12-volt DC systems, and it just mounts onto that surface of your RV, wherever you really want it to be mounted. It comes with the 2 wire nuts to get our wiring connections made. You want to make sure that you find a good ground for your white wire, and then you'll just twist the wires in there to connect them. If this is going to be mounted outside or anywhere that it might not be as protected, you might want to switch these out for butt connectors since they're going to hold a little bit tighter. Especially on an RV where you're going to be moving, going over bumps, these might have the potential of coming loose over time, so that's just something to be aware of. But they do a pretty good job, especially if you make sure that you tighten them up pretty well and then maybe throw a little bit of electrical tape on there too. As far as dimensions, measures about 6 inches wide by about 3.5 inches tall, and then at the top here it's about 2.25 inch deep at that widest point up at the top. It has a light output of 175 raw lumens, and the power draw at 12 volts is 0.12 amps. It does come with a 1-year warranty from the company that makes it, and if we turn off the lights here, you can actually see how bright that is for our application if we're using it in the evening or anything else like that. And that's going to do it for a look at the LED porch and utility light with on-off switch for RVs.